just joining us.
We got Foot on defense, Fnatic on attack.
The pistol rounds have belonged almost
We
solely
got
to Fnatic.
we got the retake wall. This is the retake wall here. It blocks off this vision, and it blocks off this vision if you plant here. And if you tap the spike, you can see on top of the wall. So yeah, this is a strong one. Damn, they had no idea that Alpha pushed all the way through there. Nice pistol from them. Have to see a retake.
That's kind of madness, no. Site control and a wait for Foot to take the fight to them.
Foot have an opportunity to look for a flank. Fallen. Did he break that turret or did it get pulled back? A lot of the time Alpha will pull back that turret because he gets out of range of it when he plays that post plant.
Mr. Fallon, at the moment,
Oh,
has a flash that could wreck two of them.
Now it hasn't. Now is his moment. They're both hiding away. Oh, Mr. Fallen with a chance. They've touched the spike, which puts more pressure onto the site. Wait,
Moj managed to get half. He was in a molly. Okay, we don't need to worry too much. Nicely done from Fnatic. In terms of the pistols, where are we? We're at 4-1. Bit of a nightmare for Foot in terms of pistols.
In the early round to watch for any type of push, and then once they plant the spike, he pulls it back. Now, on buy rounds, usually he puts an alarm bot down on the
that was
entrance,
bold from Alpha pushing through that.
To cut off any sort of flank, but in the one round, he
how does someone start a career with observing or coaching? You just got to get your foot in the door, man. You just got to get your foot in the door.
Can turn all around on their focus. They don't lose a single player on the pistol.
Like when I did observing, I had one event, and then I kind of didn't get hired for 2 years, but I just practiced.
Yeah, Fnatic really want to keep the pace on, and it seems they have got a lot of.
And then we're coaching. We're coaching. I kind of coaching was a little bit easier because we formed Fish 1 2 3 early at the beginning. And we learned from all our mistakes from CS.
3-0-2 like they're set up now. Eventually, there's going to be Odin on that right-hand side of the map that you'll see spam.
But in terms of doing it, you just need to go out there and tier team, practice, like aim for like tier 2, and then message people. Find a team that you want to join, and then as in like a tier 2, maybe even a tier 3 team. Message them with anti of the team that they're going to play. And if your stuff's good, people are going to look at it.
What we saw from Foot in the previous fight versus
got to do the work, otherwise you're not going to get picked up. Got to take the risk.
Fight aggressively with a paranoia. This time just being used to stall out this hit, but it's just a rinse and
3-person stack here. It's not too bad. It's good trades. The Tev is incredible. Look how low they are. All he has to do is body shot them. Yeah, nicely done. And they keep the 3 rifles into this. Yes, there we go. 3 rifles. So although they were the kills, they're the ones that they were fine to lose. And then, yeah, nicely done from Fnatic, especially Leo.
Very attack-sided when it comes to farming orbs early on. If you put a focus
they had 4 rifles? Oh, okay. Okay, so they lost 1 rifle.
That you have the chance to play for. Get online at the very least inside the post plant, but so
considering buying into this a little bit heavier.
Where, you know, right now they have Fallen that can throw paranoia from where he is tucked back behind Baby Door. 2 players to fight off it too, but Fnatic very rarely send themselves into it early. So the
this makes a lot of sense. I thought we were going to see this a lot in terms of Foot taking A control. Right, it's very hard for Fnatic to get through any of these choke points that are drawn on the minimap. Very, very hard with no flash. So this makes a lot of sense. Kind of got to wait for this smoke to get timed out. Like I'm saying, this can be a 45-second one-way, and while that's going on, they're going to try and create pressure. Break the alarm bot that they thought they just broke, but actually it was just a molly. Don't know how that managed to tank that fully. So yeah, that's really nice. So they go and create some pressure, try and make sure there's another smoke use, and then these are the smokes that they struggle to get through. And they might have to wait it out. In terms of how Foot approached this as well, Omen flashed from inside Secret. And this is the only flash that no agent can avoid. If you run forward and you're at Secret, you can't beat it out. If you do the flash from over here, people can beat it out. So, again, if you want to make sure your Omen flash is 100%, make sure you do it from Secret.
You have so much ability once you gain control over.
Make sure you're running forward as well.
Baby Door between A and B.
This was nice. Question mark created over towards here. The question mark just got cleared though by the cross map knife, which means that they can keep 3 people here. So Cracks with a really good lineup for that one. Damn, he's just sent it into the nades though. Wow.
Oh, good read onto
That was
Mr.
so good on the back of the fades doing the -80 with the ult as well.
Another one? So much. You know, you get a double kill after you throw it, you already have another
That's
one
your first
to
buy.
disposal.
You get no kills. Oh boy, worst possible start for them. Fnatic, perfect on this. 3 armor rebuys. That's insane. Yeah, that's such a good start. It was pretty flawless though, right? And like I'm saying, it's all about the calling. This one's all about the calling. They were blocked out, all 3. They managed to create pressure over towards B, create pressure over towards A, end up to C, try and get the rotates out of that, and the hit was really, really good. Teva, nade, I'm pretty sure it was a Teva, so they couldn't hear the nade, and then we had Fade ult as well. They did the extra damage for the spam. So, really nice. And this makes a lot of sense as well. When they can get out of A main, they are getting out of A main.
It's a rarity for them, but it'll be this potential triple flank that may have an option double flank. I have to hold that thought. But Boaster's even waiting out for that one.
A 3-person push here. Boaster had the slide, I think. Yeah, brings his teammates back.
He's not backing away. He's just going to play the angle until he's got his friends to play with.
Dancing around the map. Dirk is walking through Baby Door. He's just on the B
Fade ult best ult for bonus. There's a lot of good ults.
Prepared for 2 players this fast.
It's alright. It's one of the better ones.
But they're holding for it so dutifully.
So much pace.
The -80 against 25 armor can be kind of unreal.
Chronicle's going into his one as well.
Nice shot.
Traded. That's the risk with spreading apart like this.
Savior.
Fnatic find that kill. Another orb taken.
Yeah, they're doing really good. They want so many ults on Leo right now. He's on for damn, they're getting everything out of this.
I love it when teams do this. Maximizing, min-maxing your ult economy.
Just getting
Such
everything.
a powerful thing to do, especially on maps like Lotus, like Fracture, where there's more than just the 2 orbs.
Every little bit matters.
So many of them, especially playing versus, you know, the eco buy of Foot. You're just allowed to do things like this.
Fnatic, very smart. But if you're a Foot fan and you want to look at the bright side of life, our captain has a gun, which he just lost, but...
well,
4 people survive again, 3,000 for everyone that's alive. Outrageous money at the moment for Fnatic. It's another really bad start for Foot. They've had 3 bad starts on all the maps.
Vital Viper's Pit for Chronicle, and he's having
an insanely good game. A nightmare for them.
In contrast to Kiwi, who's had an abysmal past 2 maps.
Yeah, I think it took him 9 rounds.
3 deaths. Yeah, you're right.
Split. It was an odd way Foot were playing, sort of sending him out on his own.
Okay, we're going to see the Omen Flash that I talked about again. Can't beat this one out. He's going to run forwards with it. And this is definitely the right game plan to play against this com. Like, I'm 100% sure this is the game plan. You need to punish them for doing stuff like that. And similar reaction from Fnatic. They get blocked out over towards A, so they try and create pressure B. Maybe you're going to see another... Did we see a satchel already? No, okay. But at least go and get the orb. Boaster as well. Just got information over towards C. Nothing here. Smoke goes down. This is their moment to try and make the most out of this. Get through a choke point. Like, the calling's just great at the moment. It's really, really good. Do they expect this in terms of alphas off? Probably not. He got the Cypher up on bind. Now we have the Killjoy attack up. That's outrageous.
Hold on, spray through smoke. That was the way they got the kill there. Mr. Fallen, did he get dinged through the wall? Has to drop back. At least he's got safety, but it's given away some access. 2 entries Fnatic have for this for this attack.
Foot like to play quick rotate on this map into a heavy, like, pre-take almost. They fight out against you with numbers using the mobility of Neon. They're going to be able to do something like that on this B side. Notice they give the plant over. It's a 5 versus 4 situation for them. The trouble
Chronicle has his ult, and it's a really good ult. They have full safety to hide here, and it covers the spike. That's a disgusting. That's a disgusting Viper ult.
Yeah,
I think maybe Foot gave them the site a bit easy, considering that they didn't have a Astra.
His teammate, but Moj is there to fight as well.
Nicely done from Moj.
Popping off, 3 kills to his name. Viper Spit still in existence, which means all of the players from Foot are low. Could be easy pickings.
Holy, the Viper Pit.
It's Chronicle
The Viper pit is actually everything. Chronicle picks up the op as well. And he gets 4, man. Just when it feels like Foot might be able to get around here.
For the team from the early pick to playing around the pit, tracking down Durka.
Yeah, you see how everyone's just buying shorties as well. Shorties against Viper. If you have a Viper ult or you see a Viper ult, make sure you buy a shorty.
It was so important for Chronicle to be
It's
alive
just incredible.
during that fight, to stay alive, be the last remaining player. The Viper's pit, the DK, all paying a difference in the end. And it was such a good effort by Moj, turning it all around. But now back to economical.
Shorty will be nerfed next. Yeah, it needs to be nerfed next. It should. The route that I said is Shorty, then I think Marshall, and then something else. Maybe the Frenzy, maybe the Judge.
Really tried to put up a fight over towards Rebel. Now the captain spotted too. Like not overcommitting anywhere really. There's a world where Moj has the Judge, but oh, that is anti-stratting. That just is. Must be aware of that tight angle being held.
Why Marshall? It shoots too fast.
Could be in play, something like this. And they're quickly moving over towards A.
Well, Fnatic aren't scared of showing their presence now towards this A site. Foot, on the other hand, scared to regress, right? And the captain not really want to take the chance to just waltz forward, gain info.
Mate, Chronicle's on for an outrageous score. Is he 13 kills now?
He's just so strong.
14?
Moj with that Judge, yeah, okay, get one against Durka, but Chronicle is there.
15?
He's the boogeyman of this game.
30 seconds left.
Is he 15? 15 to 2. And we're on round 6. And Alpha's getting information like this. Doesn't want to lose his op. It doesn't want to lose his op and wants to give Chronicle the ace. Okay, that's unlucky.
Well, cracks. At least puts an end to Chronicle's life.
Well, I respect them for trying to give it to him. Yeah, he's on for an outrageous score if he keeps this one up. 15 to 3.
He's a cracked man. We all know that.
Okay, Chronicle kills everyone. We agree. He's insane, yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Man's absolutely nuts. Let's shift the focus. Foot are getting obliterated again.
Yeah, they have the slowest starts into game. It feels like every time this coach has to do a timeout, it's just like 5-2 down, 5-1 down, 5-0 down, 6-0. Like, it's a nightmare.
What happened? What happened? Yeah, he's got an operator now. Yeah, okay. Now bring out a timeout, try to reset, but he's been in the dumps for a while.
It's a tough position to be in.
Marshall no scope accuracy? Yeah, I'm down for anything like that. But for sure, the shorty needs a change. At the very least, it's a price increase, like a 350, and then see where it's. See if people are still buying it as much. I guarantee they are.
I mean, you have the ability to hard hold angle.
At least Jets, and at least against Viper ults.
That Leo provides, you're going to get forced off of those very, very quickly.
Judging how many cups they got, dude, mate, it's long game, it's fasty. Can't fit too much water in here.
No, I don't think so. As soon as your Neon has the operator, you can't really.
So I think NRG can make it. Yeah, for sure. Not if they play like they did yesterday.
To try and cover. That's a little bit more doable, a little bit more feasible.
It seems like...
Okay, they get the op out, and that is an insane peek to see if he's here. That's so good.
There's an operator in place.
That's the first time I've seen that. It's cool.
Or at least they'll take the measures to deal with him.
Yeah,
and again, when you peek like that, you don't have to see them, but the question mark comes up on radar.
You could have scaled to the opposite side off that pullback, so Kiwi can no longer just hold the one angle.
It's a nice reposition from him. Eye goes in. It's deep enough. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, that's just a repeat of what happened on Bind, right? Such a perfect fade eye. And then with that, they just take the hit. They know that C's weak. Take that opening with this comp for sure. It's a nice Omen flash.
They're pulling back. They have lockdown to play the retake. If this pivot does end up going through into B, Spike has crossed past the door. There's 3 players ready to go. 35 seconds left. They could also look to
Chronicle's still alive. Raid boss is still here.
Might want to play the long game
Killjoy
here.
ult
Down a nade,
goes
or do they wanna
out.
take this safely? What are the chances that Fnatic
Wait,
gonna
it's going to
take
pivot over
They don't
towards...
take the B site, they go to A, but they lose Chronicle in the process.
Okay, that's a big player to lose as well.
Spike will end up
But there's a
getting
few
fights
more
here.
raid
Somali
bosses left. You got
forced Leo into an
Alpha,
uncomfortable position.
Leo.
has to find a fight, but it won't be afforded to him.
Look, all I remember is a highlight reels from Lock-in, and Leo was a monster.
Team
when
of
it
raid
came
bosses.
to
Does
these
have his ult.
positions.
Shouldn't be using it in the
To these
4v5.
2-1vx's.
I mean, sorry, in the 2v4. They kind of just want to save it and make sure if they do lose this. Yeah, he's gonna use it now. Oh god, the 2v4. Wow, man, they're just too good. They're just too good. Look at it, 2v4. Leo just takes 2 individual aim drills, wins them both, all insta information on him. It's just incredible, isn't it? Like I'm saying, there's just backup raid bosses. Yeah, look at that jump spot, sick replay.
Like, how many answers into an operator can you have? That wasn't even utility, it was just good movement to get the jump. And yet Foot did everything in their power.
This was their
Catching
round.
Chronicle on the lurk, but these 2 kills, finding a way to isolate the ultimate to spot them out. Alpha
Nah, it's
here,
fast as well.
I mean, just rapid fire with the off.
This is what Fnatic
Man,
does.
the
When you're in a
Foot
situation
as
where
well,
you
it
don't
forces
have
them down
control
to
over, you can
eco.
pivot to a side of
They
the
just
map where
put
you can have
everything
more
into
things
it.
in your favor.
They put the
Put
Killjoy
odds
ult, they put
in
the
your hands.
KO ult,
Because
and they
Foot,
still can't win it
every
out.
round they can buy are going all
4v2,
in. You know, pushing
2
it to the
ults
center.
used.
Yeah? Heavy armor
Nightmare.
rifles. Every round is a
Yeah,
swing round.
and he's right. When they have
They lost
low
right
buy,
round 3 rounds ago.
they're
Next
nading
one was a
this
save. They lost
because
last
he
round.
likes to buy a
This one,
judge here,
another
mollying
half
this even.
buy. Moj, the best thing you can come up with is a judge to play the close angle up into B. But Fnatic, you know they're going to heavy exec. They don't leave anything to chance in the anti-ecos. Lockdown to come in. They won't have to use Durka's ult until the post plant. And the nade in the back corner
Oh
there too.
my
There's nowhere to
God.
run, there's nowhere to hide. You are
This
fine.
chat.
Goodness.
The nade and the stun.
Paranoia coming through. This is
For the
wanting to
only
take the
area
pace in
that's
their own
free.
way, and they're actually succeeding for a second. They don't have the best weaponry, but they've done some damage. But Fnatic are collapsing upon them. Crossfire set up.
Wow,
there's
it's so
nothing you can do.
impressive. Oh
Fnatic
no.
8-0
Foot aren't gonna get.
unstoppable.
They need to get around.
Slamming through their
It's looking so
opposition.
worrying.
They are nothing.
Foot will have another buy here, but it's not up money buy. And honestly, I don't think Kiwi wants to go for the up. He got a kill with the
Killjoy
ultimate
decoy,
bounce
yeah.
round. That's all he's been able to find for himself. Fnatic are just far too diligent. You can't hold
The
an early
double
angle
ain't
against
nil.
them. They're
Yeah,
gonna
it's,
spot you
you're
out
not
with good
wrong.
movement, with good utility.
The
And then if you hold
repeat of
deep on
split.
site too, you're going to get overrun with the paint shells, with the combo of the C's, with everything.
Oh,
Fnatic
this
have
is gonna
fire
hit.
all through.
Kiwi hyper aggressive together with Mr. Fallen actually. Where the
And they
pick
know the
comes
Omen's
through,
here.
it's actually a trick.
Ooh,
Mr.
the one way was
Fallen
kind of
spraying
everything
across.
though.
And this aggression this time around has worked out.
And they've kind of got
Yeah.
everything on lockdown. 2 players.
That was nice with 2
outside
people
Rumble,
fighting this.
4 foot,
They
the
pretty much did the
mid and
perfect thing
then
against
Killjoy with all
Fnatic's
the
idea,
info,
huh?
playing towards C. That's actual smoke that allows Boaster to get the cross. Sees the alarm, sees the paint shell, breaks the one that could have
Yeah,
done
he
some
did. He
serious
did
damage.
great.
Proud of that, how
And then is he gonna smoke this and just walk out? Turret's gonna shoot him though.
To deal with. Recuperates with his own teammates. But Boaster, what is this?
He has to take a chance. They're down numbers. He wants something.
Chronicle arriving from long. Foot playing the patience game. Double stack up. Success.
It's another 2v4.
And now Chronicle and Leo to deal with. From the shadows, info gain. No one on site. They've got to be to the back of it or in long. Dark cover, Chronicle, out into the open. Doubles up! This is
Nah,
surely not the
it's
way
stupid,
Fnatic
isn't
do
it? It's just they're just too
And
good.
now cracks on the case.
I give up, man.
Cannot
I give up, man. If
stands in front of them.
just how,
stands tall.
just every single time, every 2v4, every man disadvantage, they're just winning them all the time. Look at this string of rounds. They force him down to another eco.
I'm at a loss for words.
Another 2v4 in the buy rounds, the big buy rounds.
Clawed themselves out of 2 versus 4 now. Chronicle and Leo are nuts. What is this? Taking the fight 2 foot. not allowing them back on the site. It's another swing round for
Yeah,
Foot.
and
They
it-
lose it. They're back to the judge. They're back to the sheriffs.
Yeah.
Their backs are against
All right.
the wall, but Mosh finally finds his.
Desperation. They've got to do something over eager. And it does
There's
work
no
out
way
for
you
just
got
a
the
little bit.
reload
It's a
off there and
trade.
another
No
kill.
money,
It's
man,
incredible.
No money, no guns. This was their card. They've played it.
By the way, the Odin.
Astra,
did damage over
Boaster
by
has
all
his ult
three
if he wants to
players.
use it.
Must have been chunked by that.
You've got to feel for Foot here, though.
Makes
right?
a lot of sense.
Fnatic
They're going to go
is
for the
splendid,
safe plant and then take Mounds potentially.
How
It's a
must
nice
it
kill.
feel when you
They
win
kill
the
this
map
as well,
against a
and that
Goliath,
on
when
its
you
own
start to
creates the
have
pressure like
hope,
they could have pushed this.
and then all being
And yeah,
crushed
this was
away.
very nice. Good way of handling
being
this as well. Cut it in half, get the good
denied.
plant against the corner, little corner for them
painful.
to be able to
Look, it's
defuse,
not all over.
and then just
Goal
play
bracket
heavy
is there.
mount.
There's still
One person on
opportunities for
site
representation
to
in
get
Tokyo,
info
but
to get
Fnatic,
kills.
Fnatic playing like the best team in the EMEA
They
again.
really are, and you know the world. They're looking to double up, beat twice the champions. of
Look
the
at it, they
world
swing with the
and
molly coming in as
EMEA.
well.
Fnatic
It's all
10
so
to
perfect
0.
right now. Matty Pog, what's up, dude? Matty, thank you so much. 2 months in the Slug Club,
After that
appreciate you.
first map.
Oh no.
Oh, Fnatic are frauds.
Give
saw
them
it.
a round,
I heard it.
not the 13-0.
Remembered the names. They will
They're
not
nice
be
guys,
forgotten.
don't do it like this.
Fnatic since then are 23-2.
19-4, 12-3, 10-6, 7-3, 2-4. Boaster just doesn't have to do anything. He's just owning it. He literally just sends the raid bosses in. He just calls them. He just tells them what to do.
Given over 2 foot. Now with the fast look over towards
Boaster's
Trouble.
playing a different game to
Fnatic
all of
players
us.
here, but they're playing so far back. It's a quick trade, and Durka out of the game. Well, usually you'd say that's a problem for Fnatic, but the way Leo and Chronic would have been playing, it may not matter. That'll
Okay.
be ult farmed for Leo off the orb.
4v4.
Nightfall.
They take down the person who's going to
Drop upon
enter.
this A side. That's
That's
exactly what happens.
massive.
Actually catches both of the players. No.
Just one.
Kiwi is able to fall back from it. Can he save?
The Tether goes in, 1 HP. Man, the swing was nearly there. Thank God for the smoke.
He can't hear a thing. Chronicle and Boaster moving in
Look
together,
at
and
that
that's a perfect
fake smoke
opportunity
for the
them to grab
double
that easy
swing.
kill. Kiwi
Oh
out
god,
of
they're
his
too
position,
good.
and Quo
Chronicle's
into the
just on an
open. Fnatic
outrageous
not
score.
stopping. They want a perfect
The
score.
eye's
Turn
incredible.
the
Nearly
HP
gets
on
another
Chronicle,
kill
doesn't
through the
matter.
smoke.
He's got friends.
Look at this
Mosh
util in
is
this
alone.
game.
It's a lonely world, but
You back
maybe
this
that's where
util
he
with all of their
thrives.
aim, it's just
Maybe
disgusting.
hopeful thinking.
There is a lockdown, but the clock is starting to tick. You can't even rely on it. That long wind-up time.
Hope those last. Fnatic. Patient, very
Oh, the stall, and now Boaster coming around on the flank.
annoying.
It's planted for him on drop.
Leo taking down Chance. Spike not quite diffused
look
halfway.
at
Low
this.
Yeah,
even
Astra
available for
Suck
Mosh,
comes
but is
in.
there real time?
It's
Might
silent.
not come down to it.
Damn,
Boaster
Mosh, though.
Mosh!
There we go.
Giving
Saved him.
Foot around.
Saved them from the devastating scoreline.
Mosh has had a
Not
couple
going to
of
be
these.
joining
Don't
EG
forget
today.
the 4K inside of Chronicler's Pit.
They avoid a 0-13.
Round in the half.
You heard it. Last round in the half. The second round here will give them a 2-round streak. It's not much. It's not much. I know, but that's what they need, right? Fnatic, they've done a stellar job. You can't just
it's a
think
great
they're going to
paranoia.
fail in this series just because of a 1-round loss.
Placing swamp grenade.
The retakes have just been misery for Foot when they're even in the position to do them. Now, perhaps
Can they
things
double
simplify.
it?
Fnatic don't have an ult. They can farm.
10 down.
Alpha's got
Mosh
the
has
attack
lockdown
Killjoy
so far
op out
last round.
again.
Didn't have to use it to clutch it up. But Fnatic have changed the pace in these last few rounds. Really trying to catch
Tether
Foot
nades,
on the
decided
timings.
against it.
Ooh, Durka ends up losing his life very early. and
Captain.
It's nice. I mean, this is how it should go, and then there should be no follow-up. Because
Got the
this,
spike on
again,
site now.
this comp
If it tries to
struggles
come
to
in,
get through
lockdown
this
gonna be
kind of
immediately
stuff.
Slammed. Cracks too with the no command. Kiwi hunting on a flank just to contain these players.
Yeah, Foot.
And now players spotted out in mid off the alarm. They know Chronicle's there.
Exactly. Which is why Kiwi can also have impact with his own backstab. With that rotate around him, the wraparound. But yeah, what Foot needs to do here is maintain control over that spike, increase the pressure, have the players holding the right position. As you said, the mid push from Chronicle telegraph, 2 players looking at his direction while the rest try to lure the attention span over to C main, but this is where Kiwi comes in, but loses his life. Actually, 3v4 is fathomable.
Yeah, time to use that lockdown. Low on the clock. Foot have to be able to move in, or rather, Fnatic have to move in and accomplish something. It'll all come down to Chronicle
But
on this
Chronicle,
flank.
instead of moving in through mid, he goes all
Mate,
the way around from
there's
spawn.
not
Do you
much time
expect
for this,
that?
though.
It really is a tall order to
Fallen's
think of
turning
this.
around. Fallen knows there has to be an option here.
But it's
here we
timing,
go.
because Fnatic are actually putting pressure now into main, which is why Mr. Fallen is looking at, which allows Chronicle to move in from behind. That's one kill, taking one out of the equation.
So one-on-one, 10 seconds for it.
10 seconds, he needs the kill, needs to look to the other side. It's a team. Chronicle!
Mate, he's untouchable. He is untouchable right now.
I'm looking at Boaster right now. He can't even believe it. What
Mate,
is
he
that?
can't believe it. How has Mr. Van not got the kill on him there?
The most
How is
clutch
he
man
winning
alive.
this? I'm pretty sure he saw him on the jump down and then his team said behind you.
Fans recognize it.
That's what it felt like.
This is an unwinnable round. His teammates all dead.
Look at this 1v3.
And it's a fake
Damn.
teleport that he still turns around on.
Boast is like, my teammate's cracked. My teammate's cracked.
Mini can't believe it.
Look, this is why Fnatic is so great, right? Tactically, immaculate. Sound, right?
Why-
Heavy on their prep,
Why are
heavy
they
on
all so
the
crazy
tracking.
shocked? Was it because they didn't realize that the
When
KO
things
went
go
down and
wrong,
they
they've
thought it
got
was
players that can
they still
get
thought it
them
was a
out of those
1v?
situations. They've got saving graces.
And as long as Fnatic has existed,
They all
the
look
conversation's
crazy
always been, oh, they're a
shocked.
smart team, love the utility they've got out from them.
No clash factor, right?
Sometimes they can get out fragged. Oh, and then they lose rounds. Doesn't matter how much they thought
Or
about
maybe
it
they're
going
questioning
into the
why he
match.
didn't shoot.
It'll fall apart, but
Yeah, I'm
this
not sure.
iteration, this year,
Shocked as to how easy it was.
nuts.
Damn, dude.
Honestly. This has silenced Foot. It's silenced their fans. It's silenced their minds. Actually, no, their minds are probably spinning.
This was the heartbreak round, though. Like the first one of Moj. Chronicle gets the 2 kills, finishes him off at the finish. I mean,
He's done it so many times, too many times. This map,
let's
this
count the
entire
4Ks.
map.
That's 2 4Ks, I guarantee.
It's Chronicle's highlight
Sorry,
reel.
he's dead. It turns into a Leo Alphier show.
Yeah. Leo is involved in a lot of these as well.
Just obscene.
I mean, that's an outrageous half from Chronicle.
Yeah, this half-time score is even worse than the second map was on Split Lotus, turning out to be quite a different story. I mean, what was it? What was the scoreline last time they faced? Right, something a little bit closer than this for
13-5
sure. 13-5
on both maps.
Still quite a a big difference in the scoreline, but this is a step further.
It's one final reset for Foot coming into the second half. They
At least their
managed on
coach is
split.
laughing about it.
Now they can't afford to give
Yeah,
Fnatic 2
sometimes
rounds.
you just get outskilled and you gotta
Become a
laugh at
different
it.
player. He has to transform for them to have a chance. That's number 1. Before that even, it has to be the pistol round. They won 1 today on the second half of Bind, and then after that, they only give 1 round over to Fnatic. That is the only hope that remains.
Look, by no means Foot came into this and said, this is an easy match.
Give a quick reminder
Right, they
of
didn't
where the
even say
pistols
their
have gone in
favourites.
this.
They cannot say. Who can say
4
that?
for
No one's
Fnatic,
favourite
1
against
for
Fnatic.
Foot.
Foot love going into this B site. But a lot of the time, they love to push towards Waterfall. See this Viper Wall cutting off the Killjoy. Alfier wants to play in front of it, and he takes out Kiwi.
they stop the hit like that. Come on, man. Stop it. It's just unfair at this point.
It really is.
It's unfair.
At this point.
It's bullying.
Pull the plug on it, honestly.
Foot were already on life support.
Of course, he gets the last kill.
11
11 chances. 10 on the map, but 4-11 on this one. Damn, this 25-5. For God's sake.
Where to begin? Tracking there on a sliding neon for the headshot. And then 2 more on the way out.
The smile at the end is like, I don't need to see, guys. I don't need to see.
Foot can't even believe it either. Like, you just have to laugh it off.
Yeah, you
at
got
this
it.
point. Check him PC. Every single Fnatic player is doing things that are just unholy this game.
It's crazy. It really is Fnatic on a different level. first map, maybe an eye-opener.
Moj, though, he's fragging alright, right?
Full armor, 4 foot. They almost get the timing on Boaster, but even the luck isn't on their side.
Well, the delay is there from Fnatic. At least they haven't gone into plant down. It's given time for.
I mean, they got onto site here.
For desperate. What will they do? Compose.
That's a gun.
Alpha drops. Not
Can't get it though.
Where the gun can be collected. Durka takes him a while. Chunk down in health, but still double to his name. Boaster double to
Well,
his
at least they
name.
got one round. They avoided the EG, like we said.
To try and do it all, but honestly,
Damn.
it is to no avail.
That is a strong performance. Fnatic secured for Tokyo, but not secured for champs. 4 teams go through from EMEA, so again, no one in terms of EMEA is going to be secured for champs yet. That happens at Tokyo.
No one else.
Hey, Boaster, get ready to learn Japanese, buddy. You're headed to Tokyo. What a slaughter. The Fnatic fans out in force today. Got challenged to the brink on bind. After that, 26-3 in rounds.
Furt need one more match? Yes. They play Vitality tomorrow.
Anybody's mind, there was no doubt on anybody's mind that Fnatic wouldn't make Masters, right? There's full spots. Even if they fluke somehow and not get that first place.
There it is. Confirmed.
One of those places, right? So this is to no mean a surprise.
They added to the board, get to chance the fight.
Yeah, 3 more EMEA, like we said, 4 spots.
Representatives coming out of China as well. I mean, whew.
Locked in.
We still have 3 more spots.
3 more.
America's still got 3
Wait,
more
we're going to get
spots.
the Yinsu Boaster interview? This never
we do.
happens.
We do indeed.
Got another match after this to try and decide as well.
Crazy, really, really. Let's have a look at what happened this game here in the Prime Gaming highlights. It's been quite a journey. That first one, we've got to give credit where credit is due. They didn't hold back at all. It took them a while to get warmed up, gain the pace, but when they had the momentum going for them, as we know, a momentum-based team, they didn't stop running.
I think Fnatic are
We hit 7K viewers? Damn, that's my max. Appreciate you all. Shout out to all you lot. Stop recording. Thank you.